What's up guys, it's Jake here and welcome to 25 Tips of Christmas. Today we are on day 23 and we are almost done. I do want to quickly apologize for not uploading on the 22nd day. I ended up working till 11 o'clock on the 21st and then had to go to work at 10 o'clock on the 22nd, and I literally had no time to get a video set up or anything like that, even just play Call of Duty in general. And yeah, I was just really tired, so I didn't get any chance to make a video. I apologize for that, but here's today's video. Today what we're going to be doing is teaching you how to navigate through the fog on TranZit. So this is something I see a lot of zombies players struggling with, not only in other gameplays on YouTube, but just people that I play with, randoms, friends, stuff like that. They have struggles trying to navigate through the fog. And I've actually figured out the easiest way to do it, probably the best tip on how to figure out, where you are and how to get through the fog. So actually figuring out how to get through the fog and stay on the path is extremely easy. All you've got to look down and do is figure out where the bus tire tread marks are. So if you see on the ground, like in the gameplay right now that you're seeing on the screen, you can kind of see these darker outlined lines where the tire tread would be, just like you'd see on a normal road when you're driving. You can see the tread where the tires are, and you want to stick there when you're driving, so you know if you're kind of in the middle of the road, that's how you know. Same thing with this. You want to figure out where you want to be on the path, just look at the tire tread and follow that tread, because that will take you to the next stop guaranteed, because if the bus goes there, that means it's the correct way. Of course, you may be able to cut off and go kind of past it a little bit or go off to the left or right, but try and stay to that tread if you're really uncomfortable, because that's going to be your easiest way of going through and, actually getting there correct. So the next tip you want to know is actually just know where the box is at all times, because if you transportate or teleport, whatever you want to call it, with one of those little lights in the sky, little lamps, and you just, you go into the fog in the middle of nowhere, you always want to know where the box is so you can kind of get an idea of where you are and where you want to go. So if you know that the box is somewhere between, the power and the, the diner. So it's in either farm, diner, or the power, which are kind of close together. Then okay, it's kind of in this general vicinity. I don't know where I am. I guess I'm probably closer to bus depot, because obviously that's the farthest thing away and you'd be on the opposite side of the map. Again, the same thing would apply if you saw that the box was over by bus depot or town. You could figure out, okay, well, I'm probably near farm or diner. So you can just kind of figure that out just by knowing where the box is at all times. Of course, you're never going to get an exact explanation, or not explanation, but an exact guess of where the box is, because unless you actually see it, you won't know where it is if you just teleport somewhere random. But if you do know where it is exactly, that'll even be better for you. So the only other tip I have for you guys today is something that you can do which will probably just help you out the slightest bit, and that is to make sure that you run backwards if you can do it. So if you feel comfortable running backwards, then go ahead and go backwards, because what it's going to do, it's going to allow you to kill the denizens before they get on you or get even near you. If the denizens get on you, it will really screw you up, especially if you're uncomfortable being in the fog, and just turning around even before you hear denizens coming will make it a lot easier. So just still follow that kind of area, look back and forth, kind of making sure you're going the right way, and then keep walking backwards. Every time you see a denizen, shoot at it. It's that easy, and it'll be a lot easier for you to get through the fog without being disturbed, if you're comfortable enough doing that. If not, just practice. Definitely have Juggernog and Stamina up. That'll make it a lot easier. Other than that, there's really not much I can say. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to tell me in the comment section below, and even share the video or drop a like. That's always awesome. If you didn't, make sure to dislike the video. I would love to hear why, so make sure to leave that in the comment section below. Thank you guys again. Peace out.